Houston Astros may be in trouble when it comes to their formerly huge lead atop the American League. The Indians are only 3 games back and on a 7-game winning streak, while the Red Sox are 3.5 games back. Who do you think has a better chance of catching Houston, Tim, Cleveland or Boston?
Yeah, I'm surprised that maybe we're going to say the Indians right now, but looking at their schedule, Abby, the next 8 games, 4 of them against the Tigers, going nowhere. And then the next 4 against the worst team in the American League, the White Sox, who are trying to lose. I thought they looked ultra impressive going up to the boogie down. Obviously, the Yankees are playing for something, trying to hold on to that home field advantage in that wild card game. And now that their pitching is starting to come together, both front end and back end, I mean, Cody Allen's just been a disaster this year as far as shutting down games. If he was at where he has been in previous seasons, this would be a double-digit lead right now in the AL Central, and they would probably be resting, or they would by far have the best record in the American League. It just seems like they've flipped the switch. We saw both the Indians and the Cubs last year. That was a draining, emotionally draining World Series, and both teams came out flat. But I think the Indians are ultra dangerous. I'll go this far. I think the Indians are the favorite right now.
Really?
In the American League, even though the Astros have had such a dominant regular season, I think the Indians' starting pitching is just so impressive.
It's been crazy because all we've been talking about are the Astros. I mean, it wasn't even like a conversation with the other teams. And at the beginning of August, the Astros had an 11-game lead on the Red Sox for the best record in the AL. So now to have this conversation now as we approach the postseason, it's outrageous.
Yeah, and especially after a night like tonight where obviously the horrible things that are going on in Houston, our thoughts and prayers with all the people and families there in the Houston area. So they get a chance to send Dallas Keuchel to the mound tonight. Their ace, their best pitcher. They're playing down in Tampa. And it's like, all right, let's right the ship here. He goes out and he's awful. And they get blown out again. They lose to Texas. Obviously, Texas is playing for something, but it just seems like right now they're in a really bad rut. And for them to make it right, the Astros, it's all going to start with starting pitching.